I just wanna live.
There's a. Can you hand me that? There's right behind Kev's thing, or underneath it.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you need a charge. Is that why you're over there?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Plug it right in here. Kev.
Man, don't be thinking you tough because you can bench press. I'll fight you up.
Kevin,
It's not gonna reach, man.
do you need your phone the whole time?
No.
We got reads, man.
No, we don't.
You don't. Not for that.
Bite me, Josh.
Pull up.
Bite me.
Don't forget to send this to Sabrina. So she can put the audio on.
As silly as you've been acting this whole time, that's when you draw the line with me, mocking your voice? Crazy, Kev.
Can I get a water, Kev?
Oh my god.
You don't
Needy
need
child.
No, I said, can I go get a water? You don't need to get me a water, Kevin.
Get in the water, Kevin.
I'm a semi-grown individual.
There are times in your life when things don't work out right, and my burdens are heavy, and there's no joy inside. Put my hand on you, 'cause you know what I've been through. And I've been. Are we live yet?
Yeah.
Oh no, I was singing.
Help me to breathe.
We got four people, huh? Four people. Well, no, it's 7 down, 7 high. 7 go one time. We got 7 go to 1 side down. Oh, back to 5. 2 people went out. This never happened. Hold on.
Help me to breathe again. I just wanna live.
You want to say, help me to eat again. I just want pork ribs.
Oh my God. You have an awful singing voice.
No, I don't.
That was terrible.
Don't ever tell me that.
I do not. You know how he's sensitive?
That was awful, though.
I think that's why I started playing drums. Because I was singing, it was just like. I was just like, oh,
Everybody stops playing. Hey.
We're gonna do our parts individually. You, double like, yeah.
Man,
that was the best part. They thought I was scared, like I could really sing, and then I really tried. It was just like.
How about you hit sounds?
We're kind of wild for going live during people's cookout time.
I know,
Hey,
man.
what a big
I know,
beat is
man.
that?
What a big beat.
What a big
What a
beat is that? How many people was in it? How many people?
You got 43, 48.
40.
I
43.
understand if y'all can't tap in, but we finna go to Essence Festival. We finna be with all those other black aunties.
Shut up.
You finna go see Nephew Tommy and Steve Harvey? I love me some Steve Harvey.
Are they before? I got a Steve Harvey suit for the party.
No, you
I
don't.
do.
Oh, I forgot to pack something nice. Gosh,
Did you
dang.
bring a suit?
I'm gonna buy some out there.
Did you really bring a suit?
Steve Harvey suit.
No, you didn't.
That's a promise you.
You got a Steve Heavy suit.
Really, Josh?
You laughed. You gave it to him. I had to.
I had to. All right, y'all, do the intro.
All right. What up? This is your boy Dubois.
And Kev One Stash.
And we're going to start this off to the left with another bonus installment of Righteous and Ratchet and Fucked Up July is Independence Day and barbecue and hot dogs and
by the way,
and banana pudding and cheese.
4th of July, we do not celebrate
Nah, man.
Why not?
the 4th of July.
Why?
People are like, I hope y'all black people ain't celebrating. We don't celebrate it. It's an excuse. People
what?
To eat and cook out, have your friends over.
I've been working on a new rhyme. I want you to tell me if it's hot. Using the word July. Be like, look, my flow hot like the month of July. You said you hotter than me, but you lie. That's fire, right?
No.
But July?
It's like Kev's shirt.
Ha.
What is coming soon, August 21st?
No, is that bar on there?
I hope that's.
But July.
You think that's hot?
No, not at all.
July and July.
No,
We got it, yo.
Anthony
We got it.
Belcher
You think you're better than everybody
Jr.
because you bench pressed 245.
Speaking of strongman
We
competition,
weren't speaking of that.
this man, Kevin Stosh, was up in the gym today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was lifted.
How
I've
much you
been
lift?
lifted. Oh, was it?
How
A
much?
PR 225?
And normally you just bench press 2 large pizzas in your mouth.
5 times with my
Five?
boy Gooseby. And then we do our squats and we go heavy. He come back here, man. Try it again. I'm like,
Squats?
try it again. Yeah. Try it again. 225. He was like, try it again. I'm like, what?
You did it again?
Came back to it 4 times. He like, yeah, man, you could probably do 245. I said, no.
But why? But why?
I said, no, dude.
Strong out
Actually,
here.
at that moment, I was feeling strong. I feeling beastly.
Man, ever since you got this beard, man.
Oh.
Baby beard gang.
Aha.
Now you're out here strong.
Then I hit the 245 twice.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even think I can do that.
I got nervous, Kev, when I saw the one arm come up quicker. I was like, oh God, please
my
no,
right arm
don't be
is
one of those
stronger than my
videos.
left
I was like,
arm.
don't be one
And
of those videos.
This is the week shoulder too, so
Oh, man.
it's always go like people are like, put your feet down. You sit down. And
Shut
do
up,
it.
man.
I hate that.
Everybody on the ground.
Everybody
Oh, everybody's
Through the nose and out the mouth. Shut up.
Everybody's
Trying
a
to survive.
perfection.
Survive and tell me how to breathe. I'm
You
trying to
think it's good, but shut up.
Yeah, man. Now how about you show me? You show me what to do with the same way and then I will listen.
But you out here strong, man. I stopped, man.
Did you feel the earthquake this morning?
Yeah, I figured you were doing jumping jacks, and that's what it caused it set it off. Because you was like, yo, you was doing a jump.
Did you really feel it?
Yes. I always have this terrible premonition that if there's ever an earthquake, then I'm going to fall through the ground.
You should worry about that every day.
Well,
You
shut
don't
up.
need a natural disaster. I've been through your apartment.
You worry about God shaking things up?
I'm telling you, I was sitting on my bed watching Seinfeld, like half paying attention to it and looking at Twitter. And I'm like, bro, what's my bed moving? And I looked, and then I looked outside the pool, and the water was like.
That's what sounds was making?
Splashy splash. I said, Liz, you feel that? She said, Cat, I'm so afraid. Come and hold me with your muscles. You are so bad, it's stronger. I said, okay. And I grabbed her from behind. I said, you feel safe? She said, I never said the first part. So the chandelier was shaking. It was long. It wasn't really intense, but it was long. And then I'm gonna keep talking.
Mm-hmm.
This 225.
Shut up. Shut up.
Be whatever.
Shut up.
So then all these news outlets start hitting me up. And it ain't even news outlets, it's just people like, I work for CNN, man, can I use your video? I'll be like,
Already?
Because you have an earthquake video?
Yeah, I just put a video of the chandelier shaking. And then there was CNN hit me up, NBC, Reuters.
CNN hit you up?
Well, no, somebody said I work for CNN. I work at the news desk.
Send a man to hit you up.
Got that cinnamon sprinkle.
Oh, man.
No, I have a crazy.
No, I'm not done.
I want to tell a funny.
Somebody hit me up and tweet me the picture. Like, yo, I see you on CNN. It ain't me, bro. It's just my voice and my name on there. Now you can speak.
Okay.
This is 225. You talking
Shut
about
up.
you.
I remember a funny story. This is another reason why I'm happy I don't have roommates. When I first moved to LA.
1 week. 1 week.
This is his third day.
So,
Is he really gone?
huh? No, he's still there. He got a couple things. I'm like, hey,
Hold
man.
on.
Get out of here, man.
We did this stuff. You gotta know.
No, all his big stuff is out, but he still got like, you know,
Nah.
the suitcase here.
You gotta prorate his rent. Hey,
Yeah.
man, that's 4 or
We
5
need
days. Let me get 200.
But no, so this is a messed up part. When I first moved to LA, I used to live with this lady named Nancy. She was an older
The
Latina.
other one who used to eat the bread and she used to be like,
I counted my slices. So we used to get into it.
Now,
So
I
let me
forgot
say,
about
Where were
that.
you eating? Where she was like, Anthony?
Oh, well, I used to wait till she left in the morning. I'd be like, bye. I used to see that little red Mustang hit the block. I'd be like, toast, 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 toast.
Did you ever share that story?
Huh?
Did you ever share that story?
Did I ever share a story out here about how I used to eat my roommate's bread?
Okay,
I gotta take that to the stage.
That's funny. That's great.
Go straight for 6 months of toast for
One time she
me.
came back, I was like,
The fact that you
Yo,
always do stuff
You got
that
breadcrumbs all in your beard.
people can take. Like, people can know if you did that. I know I didn't eat this much bread, and it's just you and her in the house.
Mhm.
Did you eat it?
Whatever. I was missing some bread
There's a
too.
peanut butter jelly sauce in your hand.
Let me tell you what she did when there was an earthquake. So one time it was an earthquake, and the next morning she told me about it. And she was like, yes, did you not feel? She was like, it was an earthquake last night. And I was like, why? She was like, I ran outside and got into the middle of the street for safety. And I was like, why didn't you wake me up? She was like, well, you were asleep. I didn't want to bother you. I was like, what do you mean? I think I'd rather be woken up than a parent. And she went outside in the middle of the street for safety. It was
The
like,
visual of her peeking in your room,
I'm
like,
asleep. She's like, I wouldn't bother him. You leave me in a
There was
shaking
your door to
house.
the. There was
visual
your.
of her peeking in, like,
You'll be alright. You run the safety. I'm just.
There was your door to the left and her loaf of bread to the right. She grabbed the loaf and went
The
outside.
bread was like, yeah. Can't outrun coming either way. So, we be out here living in LA like it really don't be earthquakes out
That's
here.
the thing that sucks though, because
That happened. Crack up there.
Nah, that was me. I punched the wall because I did 225.
That's an earthquake, man.
The thing about LA, earthquakes, and I lived through tornadoes, and
Where'd you have a tornado at? A tornado at
I
Texas?
was living in Texas. Yeah.
You seen it?
It's never be close.
Bro, I want to see
Have you
one.
ever
Tornado warning.
Have you ever been in one?
Yeah, I was right in the middle. And I came
Can you get in one and then get out?
Why you keep
don't,
asking that?
You want to survive?
You can. You land like Iron Man. And
Like
have
Thor's.
powers.
Is it true that if you get in a tornado, you see people from like the 1600s, the 50s, like a time
Wait,
warp?
where did you hear that? Where did you hear
What movie is that from?
I don't know. I just know that if it's like a tornado, it's like they always pick up, but it's like people from back in the day, from the future.
Where would
always-
they come from?
I don't
The
know.
multiverse?
What happens? I want to know what happens inside of a tornado.
I mean, I don't want to find
It's
out.
just wind blowing.
But how does it know it's time to stop?
Well, it's a whole storm system, so just like dissipates. It'd be like, all right, y'all, I'm gonna go.
So what? So I guess that's my question. So I know tornadoes pick up stuff.
Bro, they be tired of
But
blowing.
what happens? Okay, so let's
You ever
just
get
say-
lightheaded?
Let's say a tornado picks up a couch, a car, a shoebox machine.
He's
So-
talking like tornadoes are like, oh, God. Oh,
But
shit.
hungry.
my question is this: if they pick it up and then when it's done, does it still get to come out, or does it just? It is like
So you've seen wind blowing.
yes.
Like you feel a big gust of wind. It like blows your hat or a piece of paper.
Right.
And the wind stops blowing and it just stops.
So whatever's in it will come out.
Whatever is in it it really, you're thinking of tornadoes
How can you
as
die in
like
it? How can you
Twister.
die?
Most of the time you die. You're thinking of Twister number one,
Okay.
where it's like, and it is like that,
Right.
but it's not like, things get caught, but most of your danger is from debris. It knocks a tree over, it picks
It
something
hits you.
big up, it knocks you down. Most people die from falling debris.
So not from getting in and then you throwing you around
No.
and then throwing you out.
Most people don't get close enough to a tornado to actually be picked up, but the winds are felt for like miles around. Same thing with a hurricane. Most of the damage.
Now, what does a hurricane do?
Hurricane is really a hurricane is really just a lot of rain and high winds. It's
And
a
then-
big weather system that creates a lot of rain and high
And a
winds.
tsunami is an earthquake under the water.
It starts
I don't know
from
if
that.
Yeah, I don't know if it necessarily has to be an earthquake though, but
How does it happen?
I know. I think because the plate shifts, so the water sucks down and then it pushes back out.
And the water
Tsunami.
goes out.
Yeah,
It's basically like a humongous wave,
it's
like
like
an avalanche in the ocean.
it's like a series of overpowering waves that are not normal for that area.
And then
That's
the
why they keep-
volcano.
What is this
All
science?
right,
101?
man. This is too much. We had an earthquake today, man.
How does volcanoes work? It just gets hot in there. And
I don't know, bro. I'm not Bill Nye,
Who's real nice?
science guy.
Do you know about how volcanoes work?
What do you want? Do you want to?
I don't even. I know I look well versed in travel. I don't know a lot.
I didn't pay attention in school.
You don't know what.
I don't know what
Oh, man.
what causes.
I know it's
volcanoes
hot.
to erupt. When we did the helicopter tour in Hawaii, he was telling us all that land is basically molten lava over years and years, sedentary, and then the grass grows, and then people build stuff on it. It's just a whole big volcano.
You ever be afraid that we're gonna have a real big earthquake like back in the day, like in the
Yes.
I've been in
We're
an earthquake
overdue.
in 2001 in Washington. That was like 8.3 on the Richter scale. I was
What?
in high school, 2001. Me and Melissa were eating lunch together.
Oh, y'all was together?
Yes.
What happened?
This thing was so powerful. I was in the cafeteria, and it was like rumble sounds. Like the one today, there's no rumbling sound. But this was like today's earthquake was like, yo, what's that?
It was
Yeah,
a
it
lot
was
of
like-
this.
yeah.
I was like, I
It
don't
was like
like.
the end of a big ride. Melissa was like, you know the pirate ship thing?
Yes.
It felt like the end of that.
Right.
But it was like wild long. So I'm
Right.
looking around. This one was like
You could feel it.
stuff off the wall. So here's the craziest sign. I'll never forget this. In high school, the cafeteria, like linoleum floors, right? The ground is doing
Oh
this.
no!
Like the
I know.
centipede?
I would have
Like
died.
a-
I would have died
like,
from just being scared.
Watch her. Like it looks just like my arm. All the cafeteria tables are going like this. We run outside. The concrete, asphalt, the road is going like this.
Oh,
I'm
you
telling
see
you.
waves
God.
rippling through grass, through concrete.
How long did it go for?
Man, it felt like an hour. Probably was only like a minute or two. It was enough to be scrambling,
Did
looking
the building
around.
fall down?
No, we got under the table.
Why would you get under the table?
Man, everything you're taught, you forget. I
I
was
don't
like,
think
get on the
getting
table.
under the
And then I
table.
was like, nah, man, because
No,
some beam falls on you,
Yeah.
you'll get hurt. So we're like, man, get outside. If you get outside, nothing will fall on you. And we got outside, and then nothing fell on us. It was crazy.
What did the ground go back to afterwards?
We're back to normal, like you would never seen it. It wasn't
Was it
even like
broken?
out of place.
Just got stretched. That was
Nope.
it. It was like, all right.
The world is an amazing place.
Yeah, man.
Scary,
You
man.
I was thinking about this. What if you were about to if you were 16, you're about to have sex for the first time, and then you go pull her drawers down and the earthquake stops, you'll be a first.
Yeah, you'll be like, no.
Imagine being about to smoke weed, like, man, God, I should.
Okay,
geez. You gotta shake the whole earth. You'll never light a match. You'll never light a candle. You will never do any illicit activities.
I was a little scared too, because I was actually sitting in the bed and I seen it happen, and I was just like,
you saw a reflection of yourself in the mirror. You're like, yes.
It all started moving. You're like, wait.
Ye gads, man.
Yeah, so I was actually pretty.
What happened? Why you were scared?
Because I was upstairs, and I always be thinking I'm going to be upstairs and then fall downstairs. And then I'll be like, once I get downstairs, I'll look up like, whoa. That's always like my vision of what's going to happen in an earthquake to me. It's just the dumbest thing. That's how I feel. So, shout out to Southern California.
Shout out to Mother Earth.
One of my buddies said that was like a reminder that we're not in control of it.
Where were you at?
Yeah.
Where were you at?
I was at Starbucks. I was working.
Did
I
you
was
feel it?
editing.
No, where were you at today when it happened? Was it? I messed it up.
You just said
Yes, I was at Starbucks. This morning I
you
was.
said working. I thought you meant like another earthquake back in the day. You were working at Starbucks.
Oh, no. I just.
Oh, okay.
Did you have coffee?
No, I had a tea. I've been on my tea
How
grind,
long
man.
has it been, a month?
It's been a month. Officially, it was a month yesterday.
Hey, were you trying to stop coffee?
Yeah, I just took a break. I was getting a lot of migraines when I wasn't drinking. I was like, I don't need that in my life. So
You
I
know
just.
what I actually heard?
Hey, he was gonna say something.
So I mean, it's not that deep. I was sitting down, and all of a sudden my chair was shaking. I knew that the situation was wobbly at the beginning, but I was like, wait a minute, I'm not moving. So then I look up, and then those hanging lights were just swaying like this. I was like, well.
Did you move?
Not at first. Because I got scared. I was editing Ratchet Adventures New York. It's not done yet. I gotta finish it probably tonight on this flight. But anyway, so I was just like, all right, well, I don't want to lose whatever I'm working on. So I saved the project, closed it, took my drive out, and then I
I
started.
bet Josh was editing and thought, let me save this before I might die. If I die, I don't want the editor to have to pick
Got
up.
it on my flash. All right, let's go to heaven. Like, I don't know that it works like that.
And then
Josh thinks we're gonna pick up his dead body and be like, but first, how far along in Ratchet Adventures did
He
he
went
get?
out the right way. All right, rest in peace, kid.
So then once it stopped, I was like, all right. So I just started to set my computer back up. It wasn't anything.
You went right back to work?
Yeah, I mean, I had to, man. We got a tight timetable today.
All right.
All right, well, shout out to
Speaking of the earth shaking, Disney make waves
Okay.
Good, Kevin.
Okay, Kevin.
by
Good.
introducing Holly Bailey.
Oh, wait, I had something I want to say about coffee. You made me forget the thing I was going to say.
Okay, go ahead. I'm
I
sorry.
was actually reading this thing because, I'm really into fitness, you know what I'm saying? Being
Fitness burger in your mouth.
That
Fitness burger? That
Oh,
was
man.
great, hey.
I've heard that before.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
I've never heard
It's good
it.
that y'all didn't hear it though.
So I was watching this thing about drinking a gallon of water a day and the benefits to it. And you know what they said? They said that being well hydrated, when you drink coffee, is really a sign of being dehydrated because you're not drinking enough water. And so basically what happens is you feel like, oh, I need something in me. So you take a bunch of sugar that kind of just spikes you. But if you were to just drink like a gallon of water every day, it will replace the need and the desire to drink coffee.
Where was you watching this at?
Online.
I don't know if that's true.
It is.
Caffeine is like a.
I do know that coffee dehydrates you.
Yeah,
So it's
it's
good.
diuretic.
It's good
It's
to
a
drink.
diuretic.
diuretic. You're a diabetic.
Fire now.
Sometimes you gotta just let them go.
But wait, so you're saying this thing said if you drink water, you'll have the same like.
You have more energy because it's just a sign of being dehydrated. And then when you drink coffee, it just gives you a spike, which makes you feel like that's energy. But no, it just gave you some sugar in your already polluted system.
I drink my coffee black though.
Coffee, yeah, I get a
I think the
black
caffeine
coffee.
gives you the energy.
Right. That you wouldn't need it if you drank more water, is what they're saying.
Yeah. Okay. I don't believe it though, but
I'm gonna drink a gallon of water a day for the rest of my life.
you know the one problem I be trying to do that for the health tip. But the amount of times you have to pee, I just feel like enough.
Oh, and nobody wants to be the guy carrying a gallon everywhere.
oh
Like,
my
we get
God,
it,
what's
man.
wrong
You're
with that
drinking
guy?
water.
Everybody's
Get a
like,
bottle.
I hate that guy.
Yeah.
That guy's like, yeah, no, get me you. The little Martin didn't gonna have this that 12.
You don't like gallon
God,
guy?
I hate gallon
Why do you
guys.
hate gallon
Who
guy?
cares? Drink 10 bottles of
We
gallon
get it. Or just get a reusable bottle. Just keep refilling it, man. We don't need more plastic in rotation. Gosh.
Yeah, so what it is.
What's the hatred for Gallon
I
Guy?
hate Gallon Guy. Gallon Guy.
Gallon Guy probably has great skin because he's fully hydrated.
Nah, man.
You know,
forget
once you
Gallon
can see
Guy.
your veins, that means that you're really well hydrated too.
I heard it was dehydrated.
Huh?
I thought it was dehydrated.
No, that means that you're hydrated. You know that.
Heroin people can see their veins too.
They're hydrated off that hair on.
Hair on.
You know when I got weight loss surgery, they was looking for my vein for like 2 hours and they couldn't because I was so big.
You were covered in gravy.
Well, shut your face up. All right, so back to Little Mermaid. Oh, one more thing I want to say about that.
Oh, great.
You know what I really believe? For as many advances that we're making in technology, you know where the human race is suffering? Creativity. Why are we redoing
let me tell you
another
what,
old movie?
I saw this
It's the
meme.
new stuff.
It wasn't even a meme. It was a picture of all the movies that were out at this theater, and it was Toy Story, Child's Play,
I've seen
Godzilla,
that.
Aladdin. And so it was like 5 movies that
like the
already
90s.
came out.
Right. And you can
Like,
you
bro.
don't know if you time traveled, you wouldn't know about these movies.
Enough, and I just saw Toy Story.
Did they like
Really?
What?
It was just
Really? Man.
I thought it was better than 2.
It was my
what did
least
Zay say?
favorite one.
Really?
What did they say?
He said like 8%, not 8%, 8.0, I think. Zay!
The movie was great.
Zay!
I liked it. I didn't think it was the best one. I thought it was a tie for
It was
second.
the worst. For second best?
Yeah, I go 3, 1 slash
What did you
4.
give Toy Story 4?
8?
Yeah.
You liked
He
it?
gave Spider-Man 8.5. It's got it's good.
Right?
Yeah.
See, it was good.
It was my least favorite Toy Story. It wasn't a bad movie. Thank you, Zay.
Thanks, Zay.
Zay's gonna be doing. Zay, come here. Want to make your public service? I mean, your announcement. Zay, come here. Come all the way in. This is Zay Fredericks. He's gonna get a Kevin on Stage Studios original. He's gonna be doing Zay's movie reviews. His first movie is gonna be Spider-Man, and then
When are we doing it? I'll shoot it.
Monday. Let's shoot it Monday. We're gonna give the what's that? He's only doing spoiler-filled reviews. He don't have time to be telling you stuff without spoilers.
Yeah, don't click it.
Spider-Man and Toy Story 4. So over the weekend, you need to watch the 3 Toy Stories.
All right.
We can shoot
Kevin
against.
Stage Studio original.
We can shoot against the blue curtain. That could be
Yeah,
a
we can
set.
have something else that's
I
different.
think the blue curtain or the. I don't want to do the gold one.
Get
That's
your
kind of
act
like.
together and watch those movies.
Write some notes down, man.
Write some notes down.
All right, Zay. Goodbye.
Bye.
So but anyway, I feel like people need to be reminded that
creativity.
Hollywood does not care about originality or creativity. Hollywood cares about making money with movies. And when you think Hollywood cares about originality, you're wrong. They care about box office receipts. You know that the box office down 10% overall this year. Only 2 outliers was Avengers or 3 outliers: Avengers, Captain Marvel, and Spider-Man. But
Which
overall-
all are. Oh no, with the exception of Spider-Man.
No, that's back in. It's MCU now.
Oh, so that's all Disney's pocket
All
though.
Disney stuff, yeah. Oh, and Aladdin. That was the other movie too. Aladdin was that 4th one.
My thing was, what was the last big original that Disney had? Was it Coco?
Yes.
That's just crazy.
They have Onward coming too, but Disney is remaking everything.
Because they just be seeing it, it's just an easy bag.
It's an easy bag.
It's a great
And
money
bro,
grab.
Aladdin's at $1 billion.
Sheesh.
Yes.
Worldwide.
Did y'all see that Lion King?
Yeah.
Did y'all see that Lion King picture with Jay-Z?
Bro,
I hate the internet.
First of all, Jay-Z knows the internet like calls him ugly. He rapped about it. He said, "Well, I'm a billionaire. I'm
Right,
cute."
right.
But you may be, but you're
Yeah,
also your similarities with the camera. When we rolled the camera, message, I was like, "Jay, oh."
That was,
But so the whites were up in arms because Halle Bailey was, or Haley Bailey, I think it's pronounced.
oh, it's not Halle
I
Berry?
thought it was Halle Berry.
I was like, she looks different.
That was the same.
I
thing.
kept thinking
I thought that they messed up. I was like, see, they think all black people look alike. This is clearly not Halle Berry.
It's Haley Bailey.
It's a different person.
Yeah,
She
from
had to
Chloe
switch
Bailey.
that name up.
Yeah, come on.
That's her name.
But whoever named her knew what was going on. How old is she? How old is she?
Early 20s, I think.
Halle Berry was popping in the 80s.
She easily could be named after Halle Berry, but her last name is Bailey.
That's,
But no, you
know what
got
it looks
everybody
like.
on the Twitter.
is that her real last name or is that like a middle name that's like, I'm going to carry this my
I
last
thought
name?
they
No.
messed up the picture.
Nah, Haley Bailey. People on Twitter was like, Holly Berry is that real?
I was like, she is not aging at all.
Funny story. Spoken Reasons worked with them when they were like super young.
Really?
He was on to them. He told me about them. He was like, yo, there's some girls that are just like your sons. You know, Zays and Joes are doing it in the comedy space. These two girls, Chloe and Haley, are doing it in the music space. You got to work with them, but I never did. And they became Chloe and Haley. But anyway, the whites were upset.
That all these black people are going to be in it now?
I don't even know if it's all these black people. I just know Ariel is black, and that was enough.
Why they be getting so mad? But they don't be tripping when Matt Damon to play the Asian emperor.
Matt Damon was Asian.
Brad Pitt is the Mexican. It's like, how is he the Mexican?
A Chinese company hired him because apparently they were like, we're trying to make money. So that was interesting because I thought it was American money. But him in that movie, Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai, Gods of Egypt was all white people. Gods of Egypt, all white people. So the funny thing about Little Mermaid, somebody on Twitter brought this up. The movie is set in the Caribbean, in the ocean in the Caribbean. That's why I was about to say Sanchez, but Sebastian is Caribbean.
You about to call Sebastian Sanchez?
So yeah, people were. But you remember the Disney Cinderella movie with Brandy?
Oh, they was mad about that,
bro. It was black, Asian, white. It was all.
Sometimes white Hollywood be really trying to. That's why I think that's why I was telling you it was hard for me to watch the Ozark because it was just like. Let white people tell they just do everything. They be the guys, the kings, the drug dealers. It's just like.
But they really do though. Bro, who else is gonna have the money and infrastructure to bring large amounts of kilos of cocaine into America?
In a lake town.
You have to have white people to sign off on that. It's just not gonna happen. You gotta have black people don't got no planes. Not planes that can fly past radars and stuff. Like, come on, man.
Wow, I just feel like they be having a stranglehold on Hollywood sometimes.
You dumb! Like 99% white men.
Like, what is this movie? It's about a king in Africa. All right, man, get Matt Damon. You can't play that guy. And George Carlin.
And that goes back to the thing, like they want to sell movies. They don't care about historical accuracy. You remember him thinking.
But then why they get mad about what's going on with? They get mad when it's not white people in the stories of fictional characters.
I don't know, because
that's
it's
just
like
crazy.
I'm really upset that she's not a real mermaid. Like you worried about race.
It's gonna be a fake mermaid.
Don't do this.
That's okay. Just keep going. Keep going. Go on. Go on.
I just thought of all the things you said. The one that came to my mind is the Gucci contacts.
How are they gonna get the little G's in there?
Man, your face is not good.
Look at you as a fake. No boy, he just descended.
Shut up, man. Oh wait, I'm gonna say another thing because I forget to say it too. I know we're talking about the Little Mermaid. How do you guys feel about this? Did you hear that Netflix is now going to stop letting films and shows have cigarettes in them because there was a spike in cigarette uses amongst young people, and they said that they use too much imagery of cigarettes.
Wait, what shows was having too much cigarettes?
A bunch of them, just movies, TV shows, but it was like. They were like important to the piece. Like some of these were like based in the 80s. Yeah. And they're like, so now moving forward, they're gonna cut down.
Kids they're smoking vapes now more than cigarettes. Mm-hmm. Vape usage is up. Like they're like really like, bro, we thought cigarette problem was bad.
But how do you feel about if they start taking out like drug and stuff that when it was what's the word? When it was pertinent to the story. You see what I'm saying?
I think like things should be historically accurate. You know what I mean? Like,
but they're not going to be moving forward.
Like smoking indoors during that time. Yeah, no,
I grew up where there used to be I grew up where you could smoke on airplanes.
Yeah. Really?
They used to be able to smoke on airplanes. There used to be smoking sections of restaurants.
I still remember smoking sections of restaurants.
I remember cigarette machines. Like just like
they still have those at casinos.
Like just vending machines, but
where were you born?
79. I remember your mom used to be able to give you a note and you could get cigarettes.
79?
79.
Was that when Neil Armstrong? No, it was 69.
I'm about to be 40, guys.
What was it like when horses were like?
Oh, shut your mouth. So let's recast the Little Mermaid and make it a little bit blacker. That'd be funny.
Okay,
Ursula gotta be Monique.
That would be great.
She would kill it.
Can she sing though? Because Ursula was singing.
She don't want to know.
How you know?
I have no idea.
Ursula should be Medea.
Ah, no.
This thing ain't funny.
Who's Sebastian?
Hold on.
DC Young Fly, Sebastian.
Nah, Drake.
Sebastian?
You got just an okay Caribbean accent. You remember you gotta have some big star that's unrelated to anything. They gotta sell tickets. They put Beyonce in The Lion King. Why can't we have Drake and Sebastian? Under the sea. But then he remixes it. Under the sea team, six guys.
666.
That boy's 666.
6 bucks. 6 got seaside.
So we need Ariel's dad.
James Ojo.
You can't have him. That's what I was thinking too.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson would be great.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Her dad was big though. Who's king? Morgan Freeman would be good.
I will give you $20. You can find me a young picture of Morgan Freeman.
You give somebody $200 million.
I'm like his baby picture. He's still just sitting
I saw a picture of him 40, 50 years ago. He was old. Some people just have old face in the beginning.
Open the top.
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover as a 6-year-old. He sewed leather together by hand.
Side note.
Wait, we didn't finish casting.
Okay, casting.
Prince
So,
Eric.
who is that? That's the love interest, right?
Yeah.
Derek
Michael B.
Luke.
Jordan.
He'll ruin it.
Nah, Michael B. Jordan is more handsome than Derek Luke.
No, Mahershala.
Nah, he's too old. Prince Eric is young. Actually, Michael B. Jordan probably too old. Remember, they're like teens.
Michael Ealy.
He's old.
But he looked young.
He
You know
got
somebody told me I
older,
look like Michael Ealy recently?
You look like Michael Greedy.
No, don't give him that one.
You look like Michael Easy Bake Oven.
No! I like Michael Ealy.
Do you have green eyes?
They're brown.
They're light brown. Man, you off track.
Okay.
You need somebody under 20, under 25 at least, who looks young.
Diggy.
Diggy?
Or Jaden.
Jaden.
Jaden would be great. Yes.
That'd be fire.
Yes.
Will Smith for the father then?
Why not? Run Will back.
Run
He
Will
can
back.
do no wrong.
I mean, they got to make up for After Earth or Another Earth.
Why do you feel so strongly about that movie?
Oh, it was abysmal.
It was terrible. But not the parts with Will were good.
There was
Is
nothing.
that his worst movie?
It has to. Wild Wild West.
I like Wild Wild
It's
West.
fun.
You know what I watched yesterday? Who turned it on? Nacho Libre.
I've never seen Nacho
I
Libre.
think I am
It's on Netflix.
a real
It's on
religious
Netflix?
man. That's the part. It's
Yes.
on Netflix.
I've never seen it.
Download it for the flight.
It is so funny. It is stupid.
I want to see
Hey,
it now.
I didn't realize how many of your phrases are from that movie.
Yes,
Take
it's
it
my
easy
whole
is
take
from
it easy,
that.
my
I
friend.
didn't realize it was from that. Take it easy.
Oh,
Save a
I
piece of
see.
that cord. Save a piece of that cord for later. You ever seen it?
I haven't.
Don't go into it with high hopes.
Nah.
I want to.
Go into it thinking it's a stupid movie. A stupid movie is gonna make
You know what I do? The
It's
last
Jack
movie
Black.
I did that way, and I was so delighted. Napoleon Dynamite.
Ah, exactly.
Oh, you're gonna
Oh.
and
It
it's
is
Jack
just
Black.
like
It's
that.
Jack
It's
Black.
Jack Black
Ah.
and Napoleon Dynamite. Melissa didn't like Napoleon Dynamite the first time.
Napoleon
I think she
Dynamite
thought it was gonna
was
be a
just-
good movie, and I didn't really know nothing about it. Man, I thought that when that dude put tater tots in his pocket and the dude kicked him, man,
That is-
that was the funniest thing. That's just stupid. Like Nacho Libre has a whole bunch of fart sounds in it. It's fun.
Hey, I might do when I watch like. I feel like a child. It's still there? Man, give me a napkin. I feel like I have an overactive booger making gland.
I don't know.
Since a
I don't
child,
want you
it's
to be
just
out here
always.
like that, but we live.
I know, man. My ex-girlfriend used to always say, you got more going on. I feel like I'm free now. Hey, I would do that. When I watch Nacho Libre, I might watch that live with the Patreon. And tell them all to watch it as I watch it. Movies with dub.
Any more of this?
Come on, man.
That might be a
It
cool
might be
thing.
fun. Would
A
y'all
lot
want to
of
watch
times,
movies
a
with
lot
us?
of time.
You have an idea, Josh?
No,
I feel like when I watch like a Nacho Libre, I might go live and watch it with the right pack.
Tell us what they say. The thing is, when you put the camera on a video, it always makes the video look terrible. But like whatever you're taking a picture
Yeah,
of, it's
we'd
just like-
have to do like a picture in picture.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, hey, man.
Ooh,
Dude, tell them what I was doing on that bit.
245.
Ask about me. 225 9 times.
All right. What
Yeah.
you working with?
We ain't doing no lifting, boy.
I'll be doing cardio though.
Yeah.
What up, John?
Hey, what up, Goolsby? How you doing,
Goolsby,
man?
man.
Good to see you.
What do they say? What they watching with us? What? You got the comments on there.
There's a lot just happened, man. Just give it a second.
Goolsby was in here. What is that?
They're saying hi to Goolsby now. It's a whole thing.
I think that'd be cool.
I think it would be fun too. I could watch Harlem Nights. Oh, I already watched it. Very funny, by the way.
It's a great movie.
The blacks were upset.
You know, we could probably do it with Sling Studio.
I task you to do it. We can watch The Color Purple together.
I've never seen it like in its entirety.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Me neither. I've seen.
Well, that's a long movie though.
That'd be a bonus episode,
Bonus
man.
episode.
Long.
It'd be fun. All right, so we got fish casting. So we got Jaden as the prince.
Prince Eric.
We got Monique as Ursula.
Mm-hmm.
We got
I don't know,
Will.
man. She's probably gonna break down the contract negotiations. She's like, "This is Disney. Y'all can pay me more than this." Right? Oh, let's get a backup plan for Monique.
This wants to strike against
Yeah, let's get a backup plan for Monique. I just dealing with her and her husband. It's
Jill
just
Scott, but just
People were saying Lizzo.
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 Ursula twerking playing the flute underwater. So
Tsunamis.
Okay, so then who else is there?
Lizzo is it.
Okay.
That's it. Monique's
Will
out.
Smith?
We're going younger.
We got Will and Jaden.
I don't know, putting them together in the movie. Maybe it was the pressure of Will Smith being with Jaden that made Jaden fail. We can't have them both.
All right, so then Jaden, and then we go Mahershala for the father.
Nah, man, because
Mahershala!
her dad was old. It gotta be somebody old.
Idris.
Boom!
Idris. And he got the voice.
Yes! Idris as the dad. Now you're talking.
You're Idris Elbow.
Idris.
You're Idris Elbow Macaroni.
No.
I want to make people laugh.
Is there anybody else to cast?
Flounder, but I don't know. Who cares about him? And Drake and Sebastian.
There we go. Okay.
It is now black. But I was reading something. You know
We
how
gotta put
black...
Tyrese in there.
No, we don't.
Is Tyrese done?
He got a movie coming out.
What's it called?
I'm not done.
Oh, I'm not done. Side note, you know Crazy Eyes from Orange is the New Black?
Oh yeah, Uzo Aduba.
Yeah, she's in a movie with Anthony Anderson. She did a really good job.
Beats?
Is
it good?
Mm-hmm.
You liked it?
You said you didn't like it.
You said Anthony
I was
Anderson
sleepy
fell
the
off.
first time I watched the first half.
Okay.
Then I watched the rest of it.
You said Anthony Anderson fell off.
I feel like after Me, Myself, and Irene, I see more from him comedically.
Are you saying movies or in general?
Me, Myself, and
Movies.
Irene.
Okay, I was gonna say because
He
he
killed that.
got Blackish. He not really messing with
Really?
it.
That was a long time ago, I feel like.
I feel like he was gonna be a bigger star than he ended up being. But I mean, I guess you can call him big because of Blackish.
I don't know if he's a
But
big
when
star.
I guess when I see people
He's a beast.
start off
He
in
is.
movies and then they go to TV, I'm like,
TV's
Well,
where
that
the money's
always-
at.
I know.
Most of them people say they'd rather do TV. I mean, not most of them, but a lot of people would rather do TV.
For
It's
that
easier
check,
work.
that check's
It's
nice.
easier work, checks get, and it pays for longer. Syndication, Seinfeld,
Syndication,
$500 million. That's his net worth because of one TV show. 9 seasons of his life. It's 10 years of your life, $500 million.
And he's doing fun stuff
And
now,
then he
like
goes right back to doing stand up and talking to comedians and driving cool cars. That's
getting
easy
coffee.
money.
man, we gotta make our Seinfeld, man.
Righteous
Restaurant Adventures, man. Come on, man.
I feel so happy about that because we really are making our own like diners, drive-ins, and dives, and dirty jobs, and whatever we want to do.
All right. Did you want to talk about Blueface? I want to talk about Blueface.
Yeah, Blueface.
Okay.
Funny
So-
take on Blueface.
Okay.
So you know what the reason that people say that his mom and girlfriend got into the fight?
Right.
Because the girlfriend didn't say hello.
That's what they said.
Right now, think about this. In black culture, it is wildly disrespectful to enter a home, domicile, and not speak to everyone in there.
True.
Older black people do not play about that. You ain't gonna speak?
No.
It don't matter if you have anxiety, shyness. If you don't speak to everyone when you come into a house where black people are, it is seen as rude.
But I mean, I don't know that I mean, I do say that it's seen as rude, but I don't know that I've ever seen a reaction like that. Like,
Well, now take this a little further. Say you don't. Now this is trying to understand. Say you don't like said person already, or you maybe think they're a gold digger or blah blah blah, or you have previous feelings about them, and now to add insult to injury, they gonna be rude and not speak.
Now, see, now that's one way that you can look at it. But okay, and if you guys don't know what we're talking about, there was a video that went viral of Blueface allegedly kicking out his mother and sister. And from what you see, you just see him.
Blueface is a rapper who.
Blueface, baby.
Right. He lays his
Bust
beats
Down
and
Tatiana.
he lays his beats and lyrics separately. He never does them at the same time. It's never a cohesive union. But, you know, he's pretty popular. That's great. So the video that you see is him kicking her out. The sister's trying to get up some stairs and he's kicking her out. Everybody went wild.
He literally kicked her though.
Right. Okay. And
like, no, usually you hear kicked out, it's like, hey, you gotta go.
Not like
he literally
kicking.
Extended foot to body and kicked his sister. He kicked a woman
his sister.
He related to.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
So then,
and you're defending this?
No, I'm not defending it at all. So then, that was everybody was canceling him, saying he was wrong, whatever. Then there was an additional piece of footage that he dropped, which was a different angle. His sister was basically, and it wasn't because the girl didn't speak. His sister was mad at him because he didn't get her a car off the lot. He had already got her an apartment and some other stuff. She was waiting for her apartment to get ready.
But in the video, the sister's yelling about beating the girl up.
No, but she's yelling about the car too. She's like, "You took her to get a car."
Oh,
then she grabs a knife and says, "I'm gonna beat the girl up."
I saw that part.
Grabs a knife and then was trying to go get the girl with a knife. So really, he was defending her. I look.
Let me say something, because I know you're tiptoeing around because you don't want to say the wrong thing.
I am.
Here's the truth about it. We don't want to admit this. Your family can be toxic.
Very toxic.
Your family
I know that for a fact.
Can be toxic. They can be verbally abusive. They can be physically abusive. This has happened in movies. I've heard people's stories. A lot of people in the Caribbean culture, Nigerians as well, Haitian families talk about how denigrating family members can be. Just because people are blood does not mean they treat you nicely. No. I mean, it makes you related by law, but that does not mean you are there to treat people nicely.
Right.
You know, Jon Snow's stepmom was mean to him.
Who's Jon Snow?
It's in Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Josh wasn't paying attention.
I don't even watch Game of Thrones.
But see, this is the thing that I think is also the scarier narrative, and that's what me and you were texting about.
What was you texting about?
I just feel like it's just unfair with this cancel culture and how things are. As soon as somebody says something, we believe it just brass tacks, and then just like when the rebuttal comes out, then we don't pay any attention to that. It's just
Anybody's trying to hear the
truth.
truth.
Well, so it's just like I feel like that's just
that happened to Chris
anybody
Brown.
can say anything.
Do you remember a little while ago, maybe a couple months ago, it came out Chris Brown raped this girl,
absolutely,
and the internet went crazy, and people, just literally went nuts. Then it came out that she was lying, and the internet didn't go uncrazy.
Why is that?
You know what it is? So I was at the gym today when I was lifting 225 pounds 9 times.
That's today, this morning?
Yeah, and 245 twice. But I was watching the ticker on the bottom. First of all, what they were talking about on the news was bad news. Under the ticker, it's just woman killed in car. 4-year-old baby dies.
Bad,
construction worker falls to death. It's literally just the worst things. If it bleeds, it leads. Nobody wants to see on the bottom, Girl Scout troop beats goal of last year's cookies by 20%. Kid goes to college with 4.0. Nobody cares about this.
I just feel like it sets the narrative of just people are just waiting to hear bad news about people, jump on them, persecute them, and then not have that same energy if it's proven to be false.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a reason why I'm so happy for the right pack. The thing that Blueface struggles with is he doesn't have real fans. He has people who liked a song and follow him. They have no true investment. Let me tell you the moment that made me that warmed my heart for the right pack. Last week, when we were struggling to get that bonus episode because our hotel was messed up, you remember, in Philly, and we couldn't get into the hotel until 4 o'clock, and we also had to leave at 4 o'clock, or we couldn't get in the hotel until 3 o'clock, or was it 4 o'clock? No, it was 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock, right.
It was a super late checkout day, and the show was at 6 o'clock, and y'all were like, Kev, just tell the right pack we can't do it. And I was like, no, we can't. That they're gonna quit Patreon. They're gonna do all this. And y'all were like, bro, I think they'll understand. And I was like, nah, we'll make it work. And we did it. And all those comments of people who
get some rest, you'll be okay.
No, you're absolutely right. But let me preface this: people who have paid to get something, who are more invested than an average fan, and they're the ones who actually are owed what they paid for. Who are like, nah, man, I care about y'all. I want y'all.
Rest, right.
Dude, that's why I would not. I don't know how many followers Blueface has, but I'm sure it's over 1 million.
A couple million.
I don't, but they don't really care like that. The right
they'll bail on you so quick.
We're 3,400 strong, but it's people that care. And we have I'd much rather have 3,500 people that care than 2-3 million who don't care. I feel like if I had, say I made a wild mistake, and say rumors were swirling about me, right? I cheat on my wife or something like that. Something that's inconsistent with my character.
Right.
I feel like the average fan is going, oh, I knew it. It's funny. I commented on Katie Don's video. She came out as gay, right?
Kate on?
Yeah, and her video was really funny. And I commented like, man, you have an ability to make everything funny. So I was like, when you gonna come out, Kev? And I was like,
That's funny.
No, they weren't joking.
No.
People be thinking I'm gay on the internet.
What?
People think I'm gay.
There's nothing gay about you.
Bro, my homeboy of mine in Washington, before we got really cool, he thought I was gay. People be thinking I'm gay. I think it's all
Are
the
you for
smiling.
real?
Yes.
Why though?
I think it's all the smiling and laughing and like the non-masculine jokes I do. People were like, yeah, she was like, he got that wife and kids, and she did the little eyes emoji to the side. But people be thinking I'm gay on the internet, right?
Really?
Yes.
It's a thing.
I wouldn't say it's a thing, but over my last 10 years, it's come maybe 5-10 times. So I don't even know if it's enough to say. I mean, more after one person does it, it's two people.
Does it offend you?
No, it doesn't offend me because I'm not gay.
Right.
It's. I mean,
If you were
it's
gay, it
funny.
would offend you?
If I were gay and quiet about it.
No, if you were gay and somebody, well, I guess that was that was
No,
that
that's
question.
who I was.
But
No, it doesn't offend me. I don't know why. I'm more curious as
like what? That's I guess my
what
thing.
makes you think that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, but anyway, I'm off track.
Okay.
The point is, I think the Right Pack and the 95, they wouldn't be
So quick.
so quick to throw
right.
me away. They'd
Right.
be like, nah, I need to.
I need some more than.
I just want a group of people who support me that will give me the benefit of the doubt.
That's it, because that's the only thing I feel for Blueface, because it was just like he wasn't even in the wrong in this situation, and his sister really was tripping trying to attack somebody with a knife.
But here's my thing: of
And-
those millions of followers that you think he has, how many do you think would go to a Blueface only concert? Hardly any. He got to be with somebody, or it's got to be at a festival. The thing about me, my star has grown so slowly. There's been people who've been around since my kids were 4 and 2, since Cartoon Scandals, since I lived in Washington, since before ADD.
You took the stairs.
Since after ADD, yes.
You're baking. You ain't putting nothing in the microwave.
Right. So and those people, and even like Kanye, that's why, and R. Kelly too. People are hard when you've been a fan of somebody, like a legit fan, 20, 25 years.
That makes sense.
You ain't really
Michael Jackson.
You got some diehard fans, and that's why I'm saying, like we talked about this when I was crying in the last episode, like a little mark, cuz that was before I did 225 9 times. Things have changed. But that's why I would rather not be filthy, ridiculously rich and lose my family or have fan base who don't understand. Like Cardi B fame. Her rise was so fast. All she do, it seems like, is fight with her fans and fight with
Every
the
day. That's no way to live.
It's just like, man, aren't you tired?
You gotta get tired of that.
She gotta do that every day. She correcting somebody and y'all this because she don't have a lot of. I mean, she has fans.
She has a lot of fans, but once you get them that quickly,
yes, you got people who also follow you who don't like you and who are looking for you.
They're
to
just
fall.
waiting for the moment.
Yeah, hey, isn't your daughter about to move?
My daughter's about to move out here
Aren't you
August
excited?
10th. Come on, man. I'm so litty about
What's
that.
else on that dog hat?
Let's see. Hold on a second, because you sent it to
I'm
me.
hungry.
Me too.
What's new?
Did you order something? By the way, we got invited. Kel Mitchell DM'd me yesterday. Invited us to the because I just saw the flyer. Let me see you pull it up.
They might have grabbed something at the airport. They got Chick-fil-A in Terminal
He
1.
invited us to this Good Burger.
Dad, don't hold on.
Yeah,
I'm covering the address.
Hold on, man.
Yeah, I'm covering the thing. He invited me to this Good Burger.
Is it a screener?
Huh?
Is it a
No,
screener?
it's a pop-up. They're turning a restaurant into a Good Burger restaurant. They're making
Oh,
good
yeah.
burger and good shakes. And the first thing I texted him, I was like, yo, how many people can I bring?
We pull it
He's
out.
like, how many people are you talking? And I was like, just 6 of my closest friends. My children, my wife, my Josh. And
Boys are
Bill.
coming? The boys are coming?
They never seen Good Burger, though.
I've never seen Good Burger.
You're a little old, though.
So,
Good Burger was amazing.
Speaking of girls that are doing things that aren't good on camera and now about to be indicted for 20 years of prison time,
Man.
this girl that licked the ice cream, opened it up in the store, licked it, put it back. Apparently,
I just saw that video
went
today.
viral.
Got hot sauce falling out your pockets again?
Last time it was draws, now it's house
run
pop.
to a taco.
You got everything in these cargo
Set up.
boxes.
So she licks it and then puts it back in. I mean, it seemed
No, she just
disgusting,
key
but
up
it
in
just
there.
seemed innocent enough, so like something stupid a kid would do.
Innocent.
I'm just out. 20 years. She's facing now 20 years.
And a $10,000 fine. Let me tell you something.
Woo!
Y'all keep on recording stuff for the internet
Right.
that is illegal and finding out
I
the
didn't
hard
know
way.
that was illegal.
To tamper with food?
I know it would get you 20 years.
I definitely wasn't aware.
Nah, I think 20 years
So
is
you
out
mean
of
when
pocket.
people go to
Now,
Vegas,
here's the thing. Facing is the most extreme version of this thing. Right? So
That's not-
facing
she's not
doesn't
getting
mean what
20.
you're likely to
so
get.
she'll probably get 2 years.
I don't even know she'll do any time. But facing means under the worst circumstances, you could serve this amount of time.
Right.
The likelihood of you serving 20 years for licking
Slim
ice
to
cream,
none.
slim to none. The likelihood of you paying an enormous fine is very likely.
But what?
10 grand
So
for
does that,
something
by that rationale and that crime, does that mean that the people that work like at Burger King and are spitting your onion rings, is that 20 years offensible too?
Well, I think, and to be honest, I didn't know that. I would have said that was a. I knew that was probably illegal, but I wouldn't know that it was a. Actually,
Punishable by prison.
I would have thought it was a mystery. I thought it was like jaywalking level crime.
Wait, but what about like grapes and stuff then?
I eat grapes all
No,
the
no,
time.
that's
and I
the
have to
thing.
pay for it.
That she licked the ice cream and put it back in the freezer.
I saw the video, but like to
That's
some
not the same
extent,
thing,
you're
because
still touching food.
You talking about stealing? That's stealing though. You talking
Is
about
it
taking
stealing?
grapes?
No, but you're still touching like inside of a bag of grapes.
No, but you can remember you can
touch it,
inspect
but-
fruit. You can open see if
Right,
something's
right. I mean,
But
but
you can't
obviously,
lick it.
but with grapes is like you eat those whole. If you inspect fruit, for the most part, it has skin around it.
But if you talking about taking a grape and eating it,
Yeah.
Now you
That's
can't
not
take a
tampering
grape and
because
go like
somebody-
this. And then put it
yeah,
back
nobody
in.
else can then buy that.
Right.
She opened the plastic safety thing, and now that's for somebody else could potentially buy that and eat that. That grape you ate is stealing. Nobody else eat that.
Is that really stealing? Because I do it. I've been doing it my whole life. I probably stole at least 20 pounds of grapes in my lifetime.
Yes, absolutely.
It's a lot of grapes.
Do people get caught? I feel like the grocery stores are like, I mean, come on. I need my fair
My
share.
mom told me that was a family tradition.
Sometimes
Get you a few grapes.
A family tradition.
That's when you became a Belgian man. When you get a whole branch of grapes and you get away with it.
Ah!
So,
But I think what
do
happened.
you feel like she's good? I mean, I feel like
No, she gonna get a fine if anything. But I know when that girl did that and had her friend record it and post it, they just thought it was gonna be funny, and that's the problem. Sometimes y'all think stuff is funny, and it's actually a crime.
Yeah.
And now they zoomed in. The workers there identified which store it was. They came out and found it. The police were searching for her. They're like in the article, like the suspect has been identified. Like she shot up anything. Like the suspect had been identified in the ice cream licking spree. But now people are thinking it's funny. I saw this dude. He went and opened a mouthwash, or it was already pre-opened. Drank some, squished it up in his mouth, and spit it back.
That's
put it back on the
disgusting.
counter. But my thing is, obviously, it was for the internet because that was the only one that didn't have. You know, they be having the plastic on it and stuff like that. But there are a lot of. We were supposed to talk one time. This black girl was pregnant and fought somebody, right? Mm-hmm. And then pistol whipped her on camera, holding the camera in one hand, gun to her face.
Oh, we talked about that, right?
We never talked about it.
Were we at an hour yet? Or close?
Yeah.
Can you check if we're?
Yeah.
Thank you. We're at 53. Never back.
I'm like,
Okay.
slam this about.
I heard Zay's voice on here, but I didn't know if it was in real life or.
So we're good? Back up?
Yeah.
All right, so, yeah, I just felt that's a little egregious, but
That's what she gets.
the kids are being kids, though.
I want to do something before we close.
Okay.
I want you to rank the barbecue stuff you eat in order of most important or least important to most important.
Like the first thing you're
Top
grabbing.
six. Yes.
First things
but,
you're grabbing.
But not necessarily first thing you grab. Like, yes, but like that you like. Because the things I eat in order is usually in the order of how I consume my barbecue.
Mm.
But it's not necessarily the things I like the most.
Okay.
It's just the ribs are not done when you walk in.
That's true.
So walk me through your
My top six?
top six barbecue foods.
Okay, so
In
starting
order.
from the bottom.
Starting from the bottom to the most important thing. I'll go first while you guys think about it.
Okay.
Okay? This actually happens to be in order because it's the way I approach the barbecue. Deviled eggs. Off the rip. It's summer food. I feel like a lot of times barbecues, like a good cold deviled egg is like the in the soda, like, oh, we about to have a good time. With a little paprika on it.
I'll go with you one point.
Okay.
All right, mine's corn.
Corn on the cob?
So
So
I,
if you said that corn.
I need that lit. That's that. I like it when it's harder too. Like I don't like it when it gets all soggy and stuff. I'm lit. So corn for the first thing.
Okay. Next for me, potato salad. Now I know that's two mayonnaise-based things back to back, but I like it.
I can't really say potato salad because I only eat my mom's potato salad.
Everybody only eats their mom's
Because
potato
people's
salad.
potatoes be too bulky in their potato salad.
Everybody in the world.
One time I had it with
somebody's
olives in
mom potato salad is trash. Okay? Everybody's potato salad can't be good.
My mom's is fire.
I have some
Shout out
friends
Lorraine.
who think their mom can cook and their mom can't cook.
My mom
but
is
everybody-
fire on the potato salad
bet
and the
she
tea
is.
cakes.
What's tea cake?
They're like these little cookies. Oh man, they're fire.
I thought you didn't like. I thought you weren't much of a sweets man.
Nah, but tea cakes are fire. I'll have her make you some for Christmas. She makes them. It's the whole thing.
I'll be in Japan for Christmas.
I'll send you
Oh yeah.
some. Second one would be for me, baked beans.
That's my next
Baked
thing.
beans. I can like take a shot of baked bean juice if I needed to. Like, I'll just be like, it'll be a slow shot. You'd be like, ah. You slow it down. Yeah, baked beans for two.
My next thing will be baked beans too. Now listen, I love when the potato salad and the baked beans is on the same side of the plate and they say what's up to each other and you put the fork between it, you get a little of the baked
You know, my
beans.
sister's different like that. If her food touches on the plate, she gets like.
Oh yeah, I
freaked
know a
out
lot of
about
people
it.
like that. Oh, here's a great question. What's a better marriage of food touching deliciousness? Baked beans and potato salad? Or, well, you don't like yams, but yams and macaroni and cheese touching. You don't like yams.
What about ribs and mac and cheese touching?
Ribs and mac and cheese.
I like mac and
No,
cheese with a little bit
you're
of
a hot
barbecue
link-
sauce.
You're a hot link and baked bean juice. That's all.
I don't want the blacks to be upset with me about another thing, but they're just gonna have to deal with it.
What?
I don't eat hot links.
You don't eat hot
So I want
links?
to thank you guys. This has been a great
I
run.
don't
Righteous and Ratchet is
eat
now over. You don't eat hot
hot
links?
links.
When they black in the milk? Because that's my next one. Okay, but that was my third one off the
I
list.
don't like hot links.
But you built
I
that one.
don't
A stuffed hot link.
spicy food in general,
I don't like
but I don't like the taste of hot links.
hot links, but when they burn them a little bit.
I like burnt hot dogs.
Oh, man, with the little
burnt
slices?
bratwurst,
Come
but
on, man.
I don't like.
So that's my third one off the board. So I go corn, baked beans, and then hot links, and then yours was
bratwurst.
bratwurst.
How you not like hot links but you like bratwurst?
Because hot links taste like I don't like
I
that.
don't like how bratwurst tastes.
I love Johnsonville brats.
So that's your next one off the board.
Actually, no, I'm gonna take bratwurst off.
Same,
Because
man.
it ain't. I can have barbecue without that. I'm gonna go burnt hot dogs.
Burnt hot dog. Okay.
Burnt hot
Fair.
dogs is my introduction. We finna get lit. Like the potato salad, the deviled eggs. Like, oh, we finna have barbecue. Once I get my first hot dog, it's almost go time. Cause you know they get the dogs going first.
I was gonna say
so
the dogs
kids
are
can
always
eat.
first thing off.
Yeah, 'cause that's all you test your fire. Get the kids to be cool, because you want the kids to not be thinking about food when the ribs and chicken come off. So you get them a hot dog.
You're wasting that
first
food.
hot dog with the crisp off the grill. We eat
My
that.
next.
You got a lot going on the Wi-Fi too.
Yeah, kids streaming.
Is this bad?
You should be good now.
Okay. So watermelon, fresh, cold watermelon. Back in the day, I used to make this thing called vodka melon, where you would put vodka in the watermelon and then like soup it overnight. Then
What do you
just
mean?
You would take a watermelon, cut a hole in it, take a bottle of vodka, put it in there, and it would infuse it. So then at the
Oh, it'd be
and then when you be eating it, it would have
watermelon.
vodka.
Vodka infused watermelon.
Oh my god,
Really?
it'd be litty.
But
But
they so early.
it'd be 590. No, 589.
So now how much you weigh?
Fat jokes when I'm out here looking Seville.
I
Shut
know
up.
you were.
No, I'm 589. 589.
Okay.
But no.
Hey, you about to see 6?
Watermelon.
Where we gonna go for your? Cause you closing on your second year of sobriety.
Second year, I got
That's
it.
what.
730.
I'm pitching in on 600.
7, yeah.
Absolutely, I want to
We
be
go
there.
back to Noble and get our revenge. If me and Josh split it.
I'll get out. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, let's go in. I'm down.
No, man, I haven't been back since Noble.
All right, maybe not Nobu.
Water, but see, Noble really with the food. I got a hamburger after.
It was cool. It was too expensive to be hungry
Right,
that soon
absolutely.
after. But anyway,
All right,
back
so watermelon.
number 2 for me, burgers.
Okay.
A delicioso burger.
I like to get it off the grill. You go up there with the bun and the uncle just hook you
throw
up.
The cheese is
on
kinda
there.
bubble.
See, I meant
Watching
to
the
put burgers.
cheese melt.
I meant to put burgers on mine. All right, cool. But number 1, this is easy for me.
Ribs.
And you know what? I will
So neither of us
I don't
love
like-
barbecue chicken.
I don't really like barbecue
I
chicken.
don't either.
It's
And
dry for some
I
reason.
don't. And I went to your house and you made it, and it was the worst barbecue chicken I ever had.
Wow, that.
What?
Well,
Whoa.
why'd you just
Power
open
party
that up?
You invited me to.
Really?
You burnt TF out of that barbecue.
What about the
chicken.
ribs? What?
And I didn't like it.
You didn't like my ribs?
I re-questioned whether we could be friends. That was early in our friendship.
Really?
I drove all the way out to where you live. Where'd you live at that time?
Ontario?
Oh,
Why did you never tell me this?
I don't want to hurt your feelings.
That's what you tell me now.
Yeah, oh boy, I was like, this dude doesn't know when it's done.
You
Everything
didn't like,
is-
what, you like, what did you like?
the companionship.
No, but this is the thing that I will say. I know we're not supposed to judge people, but if I come to your barbecue and you ain't got no ribs, I'll be like, you ain't really getting no money.
What? That's funny. What are the?
I'm judgmental with your meat selection.
I didn't use
If it's a bunch of,
I
if you got a bunch of leg quarters, you're like, there you go with that. I'm like, get your money up, bruh.
I can't do ribs. That's why I don't make them.
Really?
I haven't mastered it. I feel like well, first of all, I haven't mastered. You gotta have your coals on one side. You gotta do low and slow. I can't do it.
My
But I do
ribs
the
are
same
fire.
thing.
Can you do tri-tip?
My ribs ain't fire, Cap? We gotta have a barbecue now.
No, I just told you I can't make ribs.
Nah,
dude.
but we gotta
I'm
figure
not
this
gonna
out.
challenge you.
I challenge you to a rib cook-off.
I can't make
A
them.
rib eat-off.
Nah, that's what I'm talking about.
But now, if I pull up and you ain't got no ribs, you're judged. I'm like,
That's funny because I feel like the things I can make good, obviously burgers and dogs. My chicken has gotten much better. You ain't ever had it. You
I've
just
had
feel
you barbecue before.
You lying. You feel a certain way because everything you made was burnt to oblivion. Mind your business. Stop looking out the window.
Who's
All right, y'all, we're
that
gonna go to
baby in the
Essence.
window? All right, y'all.
We only did this episode. We want to talk to y'all about Essence, but our schedule just keeps getting too full, and we don't.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Are we eat beignets?
Have you had beignets?
It's been a long time. My first girlfriend was
It's
from New
been
Orleans.
a long time.
Okay, that's been another episode, guys.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Go enjoy the rest of your 4th. Fitness bird.